Good afternoon, loves. You ever notice that people would do everything but what you ask them to do? Because people do things that they are comfortable with and not what they are uncomfortable with. Let's say, for example, you're in a relationship with a woman and you ask her to cook, but she ordered takeout. In her mind, it's the equivalent. I at least fed you. But in your mind, it's like, that's not the effort. That's not what I was looking for. I asked, can you cook for me? Or you in a relationship and you asking a guy to take you out on a date, but he does something at home. He think in his mind is equivalent to taking you out, but in reality to you, it's like, that's not what I asked for. That's not the effort that I was looking for. Now, I can say that some of these things people are afraid to admit that they cannot do. And that's when communication come in. You should be able to tell your partner that I am unable to do that. But if you don't say anything, they won't be able to understand why you are rejecting something that they asked you to do. You have to speak up and say something, because you never know. Maybe your partner will get in that kitchen with you and you all can do it together. Or maybe your partner would have paid for the dating or for the date. My apologies. So you have to be understanding of the fact that sometimes we are so comfortable in our own ways that when someone comes along to make us get out of that, we get stuck. We don't know what to do. And it's because things has been familiar for us for so long, or the past individuals that we have given our time and our energy to, that we question ourselves, why would I do this for you when I never had to do this before? I never had to step out of my comfort zone to be able to get any woman before you or any man before you, so why would I do it for you? So that's when the fear kick in. You start to get afraid because you don't know the outcome of it. You don't know how this person going to accept it. You don't know if this person going to reject it. You don't know the known that you know with everything else that you had of this routine that you've been carrying on for the past 10 or 15 people ahead of this person. So what I have to tell you is that you guys have to understand, when you are dating, in a relationship, or even married, there's going to be things that you're not going to want to do because they don't make sense to you, but it makes sense to your partner. You have to understand that sacrifice and compromising comes along with these things. So stop giving people half of what they asking you to do and ask them, how would you like me to do this? Or why would you want me to do this? Get a better understanding before you try to give somebody something that they never even asked you for. Most of the time, a lot of people are doing this because they are afraid of change. They are afraid of doing something new because at the end of the day, they never had to. So as you get to a relationship, dating, or even in your marriage, and someone is asking you for something that you have never done before, you have to compromise or sacrifice or even ask why or how you would like for me to do this. That's how I look at that.